It's April 23rd, and here's a look at how my garden is doing. Here are my potatoes. They seem to be doing good, but I had a lot of ants in them, and I think there's probably aphids. And some of the leaves, so you can see it, are eaten back onto the vines pretty far, but they seem to be doing okay anyways. It's pretty yellow flowers. These are my strawberry plants, and you can see I've got these empty buckets around them. I was trying to determine what might be eating my strawberries, and it could have been rabbits, but with the way I have stuff around it, I think rats have been eating my ripened strawberries. But there's still quite a few. I've certainly gotten more strawberries and more consistently than I have in the past. I have some pretty dianthus or sweet William that has come into bloom back here. This is my sage, and you can see it's blooming as well, and it looks really good. Some of my onion is bolting, but I mean, this is onions I planted because they started growing in my pantry, so I think that's okay because then I would have seeds. This is my greens bed, but it's not super green. Here you see the cauliflower, and there's something eating it too. My sad little spinach plant, it hasn't really been able to get going. The ones that seem to be doing the best here are my arugula plants, but without anything else to eat with it, that seems kind of strange. I've got a pretty marigold. My broccoli is not faring near as well as my cauliflower. My kale seems really pretty. I haven't grown kale before, so I just think it's really neat to look at. I have a few carrots that are starting to pop up. I have 1, 2, 3 lettuce plants out of 8 that have survived. I think I didn't water them enough. And then my onions look kind of funny, like they've been eaten or chopped down, but they're still green and trying to grow, so that's cool. Here's my pea plants. You see I kind of constructed a makeshift thing for them to climb. I haven't seen any flowers or anything, but they are green and healthy looking and starting to climb up that. These 2 pepper plants are my cayenne pepper plants. This one has a little baby cayenne pepper on it, and it actually had a fence fall on it, so it's doing really well for what's happened to it. These are my jalapeno pepper plants. They had some blooms, but I don't see them anymore, but I also don't see any peppers on them, so, and we did have some freezing weather after they came out here. That might have something to do with it. These are sweet banana peppers. Oh, these little flowers with everything is nasturtiums. My marigolds haven't really popped up except for in a couple of places. And these are my Yolo Wonder peppers, and they've kind of taken a beating. I don't know why, but they're still green and growing, and I think they're still okay. Now these 2 tomato plants are my cherry tomato plants, and this one has basil in it. These are my beefsteak tomato plants. That one has basil in it. See, they're looking okay. And then this big bed here is, it's got 2 eggplants. There was a zucchini plant here, but it died, so I just planted a new seed because it's not too late to do that. Some marigolds and some baby squash plants. So that's where my garden is today, April 23rd. I just wanted to make a quick recording of that.